And jump on my heart.
I wouldn't if I tried.
Hello, good night,
Hi.
good morning, good afternoon. How y'all doing? Look, I don't know when they're gonna be watching this. So I'm covering all the bases here.
Fair.
Well, good time,
Good
people.
time, good morrow. I don't know. We are the Hexagon TTRPG once more, and we are playing Aglarond High this time round on this lovely eve. With me are my lovely players, and we're going to be jumping right into it after a little bit of a catch up recap. So they were deciding what to do last time, and they had recently found whisper and talk of this forgotten entity that seems to be having. There's some machinations for her to be coming back into the realm of consciousness. And so they're wondering what to do about this information. Do they tell, like they've told certain people, not everyone knows about them. It's time to see what they wish to do about this information they've uncovered. And so once more, they're headed towards the library to try and dig up some information.
We freaking love that place.
Oh, got a little cheers. Thank you.
Cheese, cheese. Cheese.
But
Cheese, cheese.
Is
last time round, our lovely Ori was not with us. And so I kind of like what we've been using in the Ashlands for when a character misses a session. So I'm going to take a little bit of a modified I'm back roll and have Ori roll a d20 to see how well she performed on what she was practicing while away.
Oh fuck yeah. Do I add anything to it?
You're practicing on your wild shaping, so I would say roll with your spell modifier. So whatever you use for spell casting, that modifier, add it to your roll.
Hype. That's a hot +2.
All right.
I feel like we need like a animation of Zigor running through whenever we do the "I'm back." I'm back. This is big chunky forearms.
I forgot about the forearm.
Yo, he was all forearms. How can you forget about the forearms? That's all I remember. 11.
Okay. So with the 11, I think you can based on your studies and your notes, you can consistently wild shape into one of your choice.
Mm-hmm.
The other is 50% of the time.
Okay.
So take your pick on your two new additions.
It's definitely gonna be the Bone Boys.
All right.
As the one I connect with more. That just makes more sense.
Sure. And the other one, if you try to wild shape into it, I'm going to have you roll a percentile. If you don't expend the wild shape, but you instead revert into something that you're more comfortable with.
Okay, sweet. That's fair. That's fair.
That's more than fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's fine.
Because I kind of like the idea of like having to like study the creature.
Oh
and
yeah.
you're trying to like get into and
Just
like
say
learn
it's
about it, and then like use that knowledge to then be able to morph your shape into them.
Yeah. I like that. Especially since like if you have like more limbs or like weird shit, you'd have to get used to that, you know?
And that's it.
Yeah.
And so, Ori, that's what you've been doing. As you've been practicing and studying, you get a notification on your crystal. It's a new group chat that has popped up,
Oh.
and Zola has sent you something saying to meet at the library once more.
Again? Books? And I'll text that Again, books. And like after a moment of like ignoring it and like practicing, like throwing the club around and getting used to catching it and stuff, um, I'll get like feel a little bad and keep looking at the crystal and be like, okay, if my girls are asking, it's important. And I'll go see if she responded back to my text. And if not, I'll just say, all right, coming, and make my way to the library.
Okay. So as you do that, you stop petting your furry creatures, but for us, it seems that we need to pet our furry creatures. Is that what I'm getting on here? But
I can do that.
as
Fair,
you
fair,
meet,
fair.
as you kind of head back towards the library, we'll come back to the rest of the party. We have Zola, Karl, and Arabella, who are making their way to the library on their own. From the dorms, rather, Arabella and Dan from the cafeteria of the school, after having loaded up the bag of holding, I believe, with an assortment
I bet you wish you had a
of
bag of colding.
loose food. And Karl and Zola coming from the barracks where the Silent Rain have been housed after having spoken to Karl's mentor, Zephyr,
Mm-hmm.
and learned a little bit about Ren, who had been on his own mission.
Oh,
And so you meet up, all three of you meet up and head towards the library to meet up with Ori.
Gush. Guys, what should we do? Let's get Ori, but like, what then? Do we have any leads? Have we thought of anything? Maybe Arabella. Mm-hmm. So, I guess like I just been wondering if we should try and go on another kind of adventure instead of trying to go on the same adventure again. I don't know. Like, if we end up where we were, I don't know how much more is going to be there for us to discover. Well, what other kind of adventure are we going on? See, that's what I mean. It just, if every time I go into the library, I have a plan for a book or at least a genre or a section that I want to end up at. But now we're going to the library and I have no idea what I want to look for. And I feel like well, I did not want to turn into a little baby animal. Freaking cute. But you're right. You're right. Okay, we don't need a plan. The plan is to go in without a plan. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, she's all about chaos magic, apparently. So maybe it'll help to lean into the chaos. I just try and like shoot out something. Nothing happens. Okay, I'm not that chaotic.
Are you going to use a spell slot? Or
Oh.
okay.
Like,
do it. Spell.
I mean, I'm more than happy to have some magical spray come out, but
magical
actual spell.
spray. Oh my!
See, there is a certain energy that is used for magic. And so there is, I feel like there's always some kind of just energy that kind of forms and you harness it to then shape it into the spell. So this is just the raw energy itself that might have kind of pulled up, like that she's drawn from within her being. And but instead of forming it into a spell, she just kind of shoots it into the air.
Okay, not as flashy as I would have hoped, but you get the feeling, right?
Okay.
Eyes sparkle.
Okay. Randy sparkles.
All over all of us?
Glitter
We're all
gets
just-
everywhere.
What?
All right, so Arabella glitter bombs the party.
This is amazing.
Where's that coming from?
Ori shows up
Yeah.
afterwards. Also
I
covered
saw
in
there's some
glitter.
glitter. Yeah. Glitter, glitter. Hi, girls. Karl.
Hi.
I'm like, can we for once ditch the books? Books, books, books. I was, but I've gotten back to my nature. Feels great.
Nature's nature. I can read about nature in 100 different books,
Yeah, but
and I'll experience more than you and your bones.
I don't know about that.
Hmm.
Let's test it. You bring a book out in nature and see how much it helps.
As if I don't carry a book bag full of books everywhere I go.
Has it helped?
Has it? You tell me. Where have you been?
You know, hanging around. Turning
Like
into
you're
stuff.
referencing something.
I could turn into this, and I'll turn into the little. I guess how have we describe them? I guess little cubones. They're like little.
Yeah, so you end up transforming into these small creatures that appear humanoid with like leathery brown skin. This, like the top half of a skull that's like a cap on its head, and it's holding a little bone club.
And I just look at you guys and go, smack.
The heck? Have we seen anything like this before?
Is this creature like the same size as me?
It is a medium, yeah, so it's about the same size as you.
Because he's a short creature, like because I'm
Yeah.
I'm like 2'7", 2'8".
Yeah, it's around that size.
Wait, you're 2'7"?
I'm like 2 foot. I'm like almost 3 feet.
This whole time you've been 2'7"?
Yeah, and you've just been stepping on them.
So when I go on your back, I'm like barely.
Your feet are dragging along the ground. You gotta I gotta hold your legs up like this. And your legs are crossed. You know what I'm saying? And it's lucky that like my head is like a crocodile, like oblong, so you can like kind of grab onto my mouth as I'm going.
It takes a lot of core strength.
For you, yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, I look at Karl. I go, smack, smack, smack.
So I'm like eye level with this dude. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Or is it bigger than me?
No, it's about the same size.
Okay.
I mean, unless Ori you wanted to have a
Nope,
different
I'd
size.
say about that sounds about right. Like,
So
yeah.
I step to it. I go, "Who's your new friend?" Huh?
Smack. Smack.
It's saying creatures aren't supposed to say English word. What is? My head hurts.
Oh, wait,
It's
this is
not
Ori.
exactly the word smack.
Yeah, it just
It's more
sounds
like a
kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
But like
Smack,
your
see?
brain
Smack.
itself just like transforms it into the word smack. No.
And like hand, I smack Karl in the head. I bop him with the bone.
I mean, today you're right. I will agree. So, smack. Yeah, sure.
I like tilt my head, confused.
I don't think you can go in the library like that. Or she. Or it.
And I'll like put like my bone on my shoulder and just like walk into the library. Mm.
All right. So you guys walk into the library, and you see that there's both Vith and Or that are kind of hanging out at their desks and just chatting. And some of them were doing like a bit of Or was doing some paperwork, and then like they look up and they all see you, then cock their head in confusion, seeing the creature that is Ori.
Smack.
Are you guys hi? You're back so soon
Yeah, we're just getting provisions for our adventure.
in the library.
You know, portals and stuff.
You're trying to get portals as provisions.
No, provisions so that when we get like sucked in by a portal, we're prepared.
Oh, so
Smack.
you just want to go and look for portals?
We want to look for information, but from our experience, the kind of information that we look for usually ends in portals. You know.
Okay. Well, what kind of information are you looking for today?
Did we tell them about Mal, or did we tell their subordinates? No, but like we were telling two of them to tell the librarian, but then the librarian was there, so she heard. So there's
Yeah,
two.
well, the librarian would have kind of like spread the tale of like,
Okay.
be on the lookout for this section of the library. This book seems to be particularly dangerous. So like she's given them warning of like what to be on the lookout for. She might not have given like all the details. Like she might have just given like the Spark Notes version of it. But
Do you know that book there about Mal, the Forgotten God? Portal opened up to a dangerous like demon location.
right, yes. We were told to watch out for that book and that it was like really dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
That we shouldn't like touch it. Like if we see it to report where we are and to not actually do anything, like don't touch the book around there. Because apparently you guys went and nearly didn't come back. You had to like negotiate with some weird bird demon thing.
I look at them. Smack.
I guess we didn't really have time to break everything down.
I like turn back. What are you talking about? What?
It's a long story. There's a forgotten god of like chaos magic or related to chaos magic that is trying to come back, and it has some people on its side, and we met one of those people or a couple of those people. Not really people, more like demon type people.
Oh. From
I
somewhere.
stole the sword. That's where I got the sword, Ori.
What? Look at. Oh, that's cool.
The sword is nearly almost bigger than him.
Does it light on
Should be
fire?
bigger than me. It's a great sword. Should be twice my size.
Light it up! Light it up! Light it up! Wait,
I don't
no,
think
library.
creatures
Wait,
are
not
so
around the books.
good.
It's not
Sorry.
gonna light. That's not how it works. I have to hurt somebody for it.
So yeah, sorry, Bit the North. So we're not looking for that book, but we're looking for books about what might be pertaining to that book. but we don't want to go in unprepared, just in case those
I
are affected
mean,
as well.
it sounds like you're just going to be kind of walking in and hoping to find something.
Yeah. Wait, were we not
Yeah.
supposed to say that part?
Well, hoping to find something, expecting for that thing to be a portal. Not necessarily hoping, but expect.
You know what you need? There was this like legend or like rumor about a book deep in the library that had answers to like almost everything.
I feel like
I
you're
have
messing
the
with
book.
us.
Oh.
Oh,
You
what?
have the book?
Well, it's no use. I've tried all the spells that I know. I've tried Identify. I've tried Dispel Magic. I've tried everything that I know. Nothing's worked. It's just a blank book. It's just a rumor.
Right, but you know, like things in the library are artifacts, and certain artifacts have affinity to others.
Oh,
Oh.
we need a MacGuffin.
Look, I know that
What?
there was another part of the myth that said that an artifact needed a key. Like there was a key to using it.
Where did we find the key? Do you know where the
Oh
key
no,
is?
it makes sense. The staff that I found needed another thing. It was only part of something else. That's just how artifacts are.
So like you can always I don't know like what you guys have found, but usually things tend to kind of group together in the library. So like if the artifacts that are kept in the library tend to kind of have an affinity towards each other.
So we just put it on the floor and the book will call the other one?
Well,
Maybe we need to give it to
no,
Crystal.
I heard.
Give the book to Crystal, Zola.
No,
That's a good
call his
idea.
friends. Yeah, give the book to Crystal.
Who's Crystal?
Our thing, you know?
Here, take this one. Take this one. I push my crystal into Zola's hands.
Wait, why are you calling
The
it?
book.
I don't have the book on me. It's under my bed collecting dust.
What?
See, this is why we lose artifacts. People just take them and then just don't return them.
I deserve that.
Yeah, you must have a crazy library fee.
Yeah.
No. No.
You're like, yeah. No, that's a good idea.
Wait.
Late fees.
You just put the idea of late fees in the library.
For an ancient unfound artifact that was like
Yeah.
a mystery
All
or
right,
rumor.
it's been missing
Uncle
for
Jimmy
how
always
long
says,
now?
always get what you're due, especially if it's bones.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
the
wanna
bones
be-
are their money, apparently.
So are the worms. You know this, Carl. You always forget
Yeah,
about
I'm
the
sorry.
worms.
I forgot about the worms.
Because you eat them.
Yeah, they're good.
You know, I find sometimes it's easier to make up a song of things to remember them.
What?
Are you going to be singing a song now?
Like the bones are their money. Something like that.
I'm
That's
not
good.
going to sing.
That's good. That's good. Their bones are their money. And so are the worms. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Arabella, can you write this?
Wait, can
How
you
is a song for the
Arabella?
greater good?
Anyway, we're getting distracted.
I don't even want to be here anymore. I don't want to be around.
Don't say that, Carl. I hate when you say that.
Yeah.
You love it with us.
You just got too much stuff on you. You're so small. You have this huge sword. It's weighing you down.
Big sword. I got this kimono, which I like.
Two swords.
No, but I left the
Oh,
sword.
sure. You left that in your dorm room. Right.
Yeah.
That belt?
Yeah,
How
it's
do
a
you
big
breathe
belt.
with all that stuff on?
It's a lot. It's just too much shit on me at the end of the day.
That's why I read him stories.
Sorry.
All right, boss.
Don't know what that was. It's the chaos. It's the chaos.
So yeah, do we just like leave the book on the floor and it calls the other one? Like an animal.
I don't know. I just was sharing with you what I had heard. I don't know. All I'm saying is if I had an artifact that could potentially tell me an answer to what I'm looking for, I'd use that rather than wandering around aimlessly.
Oh, so we gotta go back to Zola's house. Yes.
No, we don't all have to go back.
Maybe we can ask him where my horse is. The book.
Not this again. Horse magic.
Just take Zola's horse. She doesn't want it.
Mm.
She's in a real ungrateful mood today.
My horse?
Okay, so we go back to Zola's house, we get some food, hang out a little bit, read the book. Yeah.
The book is blank.
We ask it questions, right?
I think
We
we
have
need
to
to bring
bring
it
it
here and ask
Find
it.
a key.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who?
Yeah, Daniel.
So you turn around, you see Daniel's like kind of like shaping his pompadour with the glitter and just like kind of like weaving it into the pompadour.
Yo, it's so
He's
sick.
like,
Whoa.
huh? Yeah? You want me to run and rummage around in Zola's room? Okay.
Yeah, do
He like
that.
turns around, ready to run.
just under the bed, under the bed.
Oh, you're the
On
sort
my
of
side
hide
of the
the
bed.
best things? Okay.
Hey, I forgot what a creep he was.
Ow. That hurts.
But you're our creep. We love you.
He's atomic. Isn't that just part of being atomic?
Okay.
I don't even know what it
Do
means.
you
I
want me
gotta
to
be
do
honest with
this
you.
favor or not? Or are you just going to insult me like this?
Yeah, please. Please. Thank you.
So you just want the book?
Do I need it? I get. Do I trust him to take the staff? I don't know. Yeah, forget the staff, just the book. And you can take whatever food you find out, because we leave food out that is meant to be eaten, but don't go in the fridge because that's where food is that's meant to be saved for later.
Zola also has the best trash. Just bring back the trash.
Roger. And he turns around and runs out to the library.
You know, it's always great watching him run away. Look at those cheeks. Sorry.
Jesus, thought he was the creep.
Yeah, sorry. Well, forced. You always gotta
Just blame
appreciate.
everything on the forest.
Because where I'm from, you always take time to appreciate a good ham. Mm.
It's okay. Listen, it's a state of chaos. Sometimes you have to lean into things. We could do this.
So, like, he can just, like, walk into your place? Like, you guys don't lock the door? Your front door?
I have no idea.
It's
To
just
be honest, I feel like I always leave like first. So I just leave
Isn't
the
he
door
staying with you?
No, I think he was, but well, actually, yeah, I don't know if that ever got fully decided. So
I thought he was staying with you.
House.
And now he's
He
just
stayed, like,
accepted
one
into your
month.
home via magical means.
I figured Dan would just kick the door.
I mean, he's Dan. Who knows what he's gonna do?
Maybe we should just go and get the book, guys. We could use our horses.
You know how long that's going to take to go walk to the horses and get them off the stables?
Horses are like around the corner from here. They're on campus.
They're on campus. It's a big campus. It's like this big.
That is pretty big.
Yeah.
Aren't
I
we-
feel like it doesn't take me that long to go from dumpster to dumpster.
It's because you go into a dumpster blackout.
It's true. I kind of like start at the first dumpster, then I wake up at the last dumpster.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Covered
You
in
gotta
blood
call that.
every time.
Sometimes it's your own.
Huh.
Why don't we research while Dan's gone? There must be other books that will help us about this Mal.
That's a good idea.
It
It's not
rings.
answering.
It rings. It rings. There's no answer.
Oh, God.
That's usually a good sign.
Why do I care? Just like hold my key out. Take the picture.
I also send a picture, but it's like under my chin. Yeah, you just see like there's like 4 inches of chin and then an upper torso, you know, but it goes past.
Hmm.
All right. So you send it off. No forthcoming answer in the few seconds since. But
Yeah, I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
like.
you had a good idea.
Yeah, doing research. Yeah.
God, this is gonna suck.
So-
All right, let's go.
you're gonna research someone who's forgotten from history.
What about other forgotten people?
Let's just research really old things. What's the oldest thing we can research?
Forgotten people.
And we'll start at the end and at the beginning, and we'll work our way back to now and see if there's anything.
I mean, you can try and find the mythology section, maybe.
Well, hold on. If she's forgotten, that means that at one point people knew her. Right? You can't be
Yeah.
forgotten if nobody ever knows you.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
You're so smart.
Oh, hold on. The train has just left the station. If history is written by the victors and
Who
they're
won?
leaving out Mal, then maybe whoever's recording history leaving out Mal, maybe they have clues. So we just have to figure out who's powerful enough to make a god be forgotten.
Should I ask my Uncle Jimmy? I could write him a letter. He hasn't answered back in a long time, but maybe he'll answer this time. I don't know.
Sure.
He knows everything.
Might as well try.
Sweet. Paper, pen, paper, pen.
Hearing that, like Vith, like slides across like some blank paper and writing utensil.
Paper, pen. Thank you. And I like go to like a little table and start writing a little letter while the rest of them research.
Yeah, Vith. Or what do you know about the what is it called? It's not called the clerical district, right? Or if it was at one point, it's not anymore.
Oh, you mean in Vardonyl?
Yeah,
The Hallows.
the Hallows. What can you tell us about the Hallows, or like where we could go to find out about the Hallows?
I mean, I don't know if there's like a section in the library about the Hallows themselves. I'm sure that there are sections, like speaking of the different entities that are worshipped in the Hallows, for sure. Somewhere.
Let's go there. Let's go to the one with the Hallows. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited
I
to finally
didn't
go.
see it when I mapped the library today, but I mean, that just might mean that it's deeper than I actually went.
Is there a book on Vardonyl or books on Vardonyl?
Not necessarily. I mean, there's Vardonyl is relatively new in comparison to the library itself.
That's right.
What I understand, Vardonyl was built up around the library.
Interesting. Maybe these temples were built to things that people saw thanks to the library.
I wouldn't. It's a good theory, honestly. I didn't think of it that way, but yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm actually having good ideas as a player, but I'm gonna forget them. So I need to.
Gears turning.
I'm not gonna remember any of this next time.
Where's your whittling knife? Why aren't you writing it into your desk?
Fuck!
Yeah. Little note for all you players out there: if you ever have a brain blast in the middle of a session, it's okay to take a pause and just to write it out real quick.
That's how
Carve it out.
That's how the ideas stay juicy.
Not everyone can type in chat like
I can't.
like Shy can.
These my letters. Do I have to go to like a post office, or could I send them from the library? Is there?
You would need some means of sending them, whether they be magical or physical or what have you. But it depends on if you've set up a method of communication with your uncle.
No, definitely not. I think Ori's just like going to like the post office if there is, or some place that sends letters, hoping
And where's
go out.
what's the address that you asked them to send it to?
It just says Uncle Jimmy's tree. That's all it says.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
It never works.
The post office itself is basically just like a large, not quite pigeon coop. They use other birds as well, depending on the distance they need to travel. But it is, in all essence, an owlery.
Sweet. Yeah. And like I'll be writing and be like, I never quite remember stuff of back home. It always gets a little fuzzy, but I know Uncle Jimmy's waiting for me, and I know he lives in a tree. And I like saying this to myself, writing it out. And I'm basically just saying we're looking for someone named Mal, and you know everything. So, do you know anything? And like, P.S. I miss you.
All right.
And P.P.S. I have a lot of bones.
Always important to add that. So you fold it up and like put it in the pocket?
Yeah. And then I'll like not say anything. I'd be like, say like, I'll be back. Like zip out.
You're also gonna go to the post office?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ori also leaves. Leaving Arabella, Zola, and
Ori.
She would be close. She would be close enough to hear you say that.
I'll be like, 2 seconds. I'll be back. Post office. Like, been there tons of times.
Yeah.
Dad's all the way in the hollow, so can't be much longer if he comes back first. Okay, so Gods, Hallows District. Maybe people who built things here. Somebody built that temple. Somebody built the statue of Mal. Whoever built that either knew of her or had somebody giving them instructions about what to build it to look like. So people knew something at some point.
The place where my sibling is a temple to Mao?
It was to a forgotten god. Seemed a little too on the nose to not be. Or, maybe it was built to a follower of hers, but the connection between what we saw there and what we saw in the library is definitely there. That little note that it gave me is proof of that.
Okay.
Is there an architecture section that well, no, because that would be too new also. Maybe the library's not. We might want to look at some recent stuff, some recordings of our own history that wouldn't be kept in the library. Well, right now I'm seeing kind of like two things that we could do. We can go and look for like library related stuff that's outside of Vardonyl, or we could maybe wait, come back later and go to the merchants district. Maybe go meet Dan back at my house and see if my parents have any recordings of history of Vardonyl. Go back to the Hollows. Like, we could do stuff here if we don't want to go on an adventure. But I kind of want to go on an adventure too. Well, he's not answering, so I don't know how long we're going to wait for him.
So you've been like discussing. You've been discussing and kind of like having a back and forth for about like 30 minutes now. And you get a little notification on your crystal. And it's a picture from Dan. And you see it's him and your father like posing.
Oh my god.
Like
Totally
back
that'd
to back, just
That'd be
finger
him
guns.
like lying in your bed, like, hey.
I just
And
sent
then
it to
you
the
have
chat.
like on the kitchen table, you see just like a bunch of like food on top of the book.
Oh my god. Don't forget the book, Dan. It's under the food. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Zoom into the picture screenshot. Say,
There's food. Tell them to bring some food. Forget the book.
and bring some food and the book. And the trash.
Then you hear nothing, but like after that, you get those two
Hello?
pictures,
Hello?
and that's it.
Wait, I'm gonna call my dad's crystal.
He answers. He's like, "Hey, Zola, how you doing? I saw Dan. He came and he was like, trying to kick the door open. I just let him in.
Wait, is he gone already?
Yeah, he ran out.
Did he take a book with him? The book that's under all that food that was on the table?
Yeah, like he came in, ran upstairs. I heard some noise upstairs, and then he came down with the book in hand. Then started piling up food on the table with the book, and then he scooped it all up and just ran away. Saying like he said like a thanks. Zola asked for this, and then he went.
Well, thanks for not kicking his butt, I guess, for just trying to break our door down.
I mean, the door's pretty sturdy. It would have taken a bit more than a few kicks. But happy to have caught him before he did anything serious.
We might be going on an adventure. Do you know anything about like the hollows and when they were built and the history behind the buildings?
Oh, to be honest, history is not my greatest subject.
Yeah.
I know the Hallows were built like piece by piece. Each temple is some sort of just a shrine, basically, to a being of great power. I don't know if they're like specifically gods per se, but like they're revered as such. I don't know. It gets kind of like into like theology at that point, and it's not. I don't really care about that. Basically, they had enough power to be seen as these all-powerful beings, all-knowing. They have different, obviously, different ages. Not all temples were put up at the same time. They kind of started at like the far end of the district and kind of got as progressively like they just got built. So like we're in one of like the newer temples, but like further back, there's just older temples. Like, I figure like a lot of the stuff that have been abandoned are probably stuff from gods that maybe aren't as revered anymore or have lost faith or belief.
Do you know who? I don't know if I saw this in a class somewhere. Is there like a quartermaster or something? Like someone who like has records of properties that are built on the territories or whatever.
I mean, there's the city hall that has certain records for things, but like that's a relatively new building, and they were like trying to backfill their records because again, this city wasn't built all at the same time, right? Like the defenses of the crystals, like that your mom was researching, like those only came about like when we started doing our stuff here. Like a lot of this stuff is newer.
Okay.
So like I mean, I don't know if you'll find everything you need. You can try, but
City Hall. Thanks, Dad.
that'd probably be your best bet. They're supposed to have like plans and stuff, records.
Did you find anything out about that weird dude who teleported us into your station? I know it hasn't been long.
Not yet. They analyzed the magic residue that was left. It's definitely not of this plane. I haven't seen anything similar to that residue, but it has some similar. Well, okay, I don't want to say I don't want to see anything similar. The pattern of the energy is almost the like opposite of what was left in your pendant.
Oh. Hey, one more question, and then I'm gonna hang up because everyone's looking at me while I'm on the phone, and we're supposed to be going on an adventure. Do opposites attract with magic? Do you know? I haven't learned anything about that, but I know it's a theory in like relationships. Not really a theory, just what people say.
I mean, I don't know if it would always work, but maybe.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Arabella's giving me the stink eye, so I'm gonna hang up. I will see you.
I don't want that. I know when your mother does that, it's not a good sign.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you too.
Sorry. I get caught up with my dad sometimes. He just knows so much stuff, even though he acts like he doesn't.
She knows.
Sorry. I'm done. Just see, got my gears turning. Dan's on his way back though. He has the book. He has food. Karl.
What?
He's bringing
What?
food.
Oh. Okay. I know I'm supposed to be chill. I'm trying. When can I hit something?
As soon as he gets back, maybe.
It's been all morning. Haven't gone to the horses, and I haven't hit anything. It's not right.
You did get Lady.
Oh,
You rode Lady to the barracks.
that's true. I forgot. Yeah, that's true.
I forgot what.
What?
Never mind.
Oh man, that's so good.
So as he's saying this, I haven't gone to the horses or anything. Like ladies just like outside the library, just kind of like grazing on the grass.
Nobody else takes their horses, and it's upsetting me.
Sorry. Yeah.
But we gotta take them. We have to bond with them. They're good. You see, like lady.
How much does Lady actually like Karl?
Depends. What are you going to try and do to find out?
Ooh. Am I back yet?
Yeah, I mean, there's an outpost of the post office on school grounds. So yeah.
Sweet. Do they ever say anything to me when I come in there and always like come in with these letters?
They always ask if you have a better address. Like they're like the birds are good, but like, do you have anything other than Uncle Jimmy's tree?
Address?
Yeah, like where are we sending these birds?
What do you mean? Just find the tree. Everybody knows the tree.
Okay.
No?
We'll try.
An address. Does everybody have an address?
I mean, if you have a house and you have a place that you live, usually.
And like, or he gets like this big, like wrinkled forehead, just trying to think of home. And it always gets like fuzzy when she does, I would say. And the only clear memories really are like of here and after Uncle Jimmy told me to grow and learn. Even how I got here is a little fuzzy to me too. And I'm like, address. Huh. Hey, I'm gonna work on that. And I like still give her the letter. I'm like, maybe this time. Bye. And I
Maybe.
run out back to the library.
Okay. So you head back to the library. You get there before Dan.
Ah, beautiful. Yeah, I'd burst in. I'd be like, hey, do you guys have an address?
Of course.
The Armcrofts do, and I do at the school.
Yeah, but what is it? Like, how do they know? Like, I don't understand.
I can't take this one.
Because they asked me at the post office what my address is for Uncle Jimmy's tree, and I don't know.
What's Uncle Jimmy's address?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is an
Well,
address?
Where does he live?
I remember a forest with a big old tree with a lot of space in it. And I remember an island that's always getting hit by lightning. But I don't remember much. Just remember here and being Karl's roommate.
What? You don't remember your life?
Well, not before here.
But you know about Uncle Jimmy, but you don't know anything about your life with him.
Yeah, I don't quite remember much of it. But I know of him, and I know he used to say a lot of stuff. And he told me I should learn here to grow strong.
Okay.
Huh.
This is wild that I'm just learning this. Or you probably told me and I forgot.
I tell you every night, but you fall asleep before I get to it. I read the story, then talk about something personal, and you're always falling asleep. Anyway, yeah, hey, let's get to your stuff, Zola. Sorry.
What do you mean my stuff? It's our stuff.
Or the book stuff. Yeah. It's confusing. I kind of want to hit something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Me too.
That checks out. Yeah. So, we're going to walk into a portal. We're going to hit something. Then we're gonna find information.
No,
Sounds
we're not
pretty
gonna
good.
do it.
It doesn't have to be in that order, guys. We can switch it up.
Hit things before we go in the portal.
Yeah. Or maybe find the thing and then go in the portal and then hit things.
Ideally, there's no portal. Okay, there's just books and words and information, and no hitting.
Got it.
I'm not saying no hit. I'm just saying hopefully there's no hitting.
I know.
I mean,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, we asked the book.
Your stomach?
What are you gonna ask the book? Oh no, wait. The book leads us to the thing, right? But the thing, got it.
Or I don't know actually. I don't know how to go about this.
Sometimes it's best to follow your gut. Yeah.
How many questions do we get to ask the book?
I think
don't know.
4.
You didn't even know the book existed until a few minutes ago.
Oh, it's an awesome book. It can't be 4. It's got to be like 8. It must be 8.
Oh, you're right. Maybe a solid 9.
9. That's commanding.
Yeah. All right. So, let's get what we need here. We'll meet up with Dan and then hit something. Yeah.
Well, we're hitting things here. If we're hitting things at all, we're hitting things here.
Smack a book.
Right now?
No, not right now. Not right now.
Oh.
Cover any like books that are nearby. Not these.
Where is he? Is he close?
Probably.
And as you say, probably the doors of the library just burst open and he comes sliding in, kind of like skidding to a halt in front of all of you. And like from his arms, a bunch of like bread rolls and stuff kind of like fall out. And he's left just like holding the book, and like on the floor is scattered like different like fruit and bread rolls and a couple dried meat like sticks, like Slim Jims.
Oh yeah, go to town. Just eating. Oh, breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Without question.
Distract them.
I got the book.
I look at the book. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Blank page. Come on. Did I miss something?
As you bring it up to sniff, you kind of bring it up and it kind of like touches your chest a little bit. And as you bring it back, you see there's words that start to form.
What did it say?
You feel that like at your chest, there's a little bit of a warmth.
Is it the...
It's the pendant that
I'll pull it off.
she put it back on.
Oh, fuck.
She had taken it off before, but she had put it on after.
I'll put it like in...
Keep it on her.
Yeah. I'll like put it like in between the pages of the book.
Okay. So you see that slowly words start to form, faded but still legible. And it goes, 2 halves must become whole. Only complete can it hope to compete. Through plain and rain must you trek, until a gnarled grainy trunk do you check. Past the pointed root must you trot. Do not stop until you reach the top. But... and then it trails off. The words too faded to be able to read.
What did it say?
Gnarled roots, bark. Don't stop till you reach the top. 2 halves must be made whole. Damn. It's like a riddle.
Oh, 2 halves. We're both sorcerers. Do we need to throw sorcerer magic at each other? How?
Maybe.
I like. Oh yeah. What you got, Zola? Been waiting to hit something all day.
I'll do that like little magic.
Okay, spark of magic. Okay.
Can you do this?
I like try.
Yeah, so magic itself is kind of like an energy that you harness and form into the spell of your choice. So like you gather up the energy, like your natural energy around you and the magic itself. But instead of forming it into a spell, you kind of just reach out towards Zola.
Yeah, I think it'd be like little sparks of electricity for me, like little tiny
Okay.
ones, like my quills
So
will spark up a
your
little
sparks of electricity get closer and closer to Zola's kind of almost red flare.
I'll touch.
Yeah.
Finger. I'll touch this.
bit. Yeah.
It's
like
like
oh,
a static
in the other
shock
hand.
that happens to both of you.
Stop! I've dropped my freaking bread.
I snatched the bread up.
Yeah.
Karl!
He's like that tall.
Hey.
Ridiculous.
Zola made me drop my bread.
Oh, wait. I'm
We
looking at
felt
the
a
book.
spark between each other.
Not that kind of spark. Yeah, magical. But not that magical. Not that.
A magical spark.
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, book. Come on. Turning whole body red.
Yeah. Or it's just kind of like looking away. Okay, well, that didn't seem to work.
No.
So you look at the book once more. Nothing else has written or has appeared on the pages. Sure.
Be like, what does the necklace only work for you?
I think we tried that already. I don't remember what happened. I think the book is half of something.
And what's this about an old tree?
Maybe this is half of something. Yeah, old tree. Is there a library
talking
section
about
that has an
your-
old tree?
Boring.
Librarians, where's the oldest tree in the city?
Honestly, none of the trees are that old in the city. All of it's relatively new, planted just for appearance and parks and stuff like that.
Huh.
Green space. I mean, the oldest trees would probably be the forest, but there isn't anything there that would, I guess, count as a gnarled, grainy trunk.
Okay, eavesdropper. Peeping Tom.
We are kind of loud.
You're doing it right in front of us.
In the lobby.
What about in the library? Is there like a druid section that has a tree in it?
I mean, pretty sure when you told librarian Amakir about where you found the book, wasn't it like the inside of a giant tree?
Oh shit.
It was. Just seeing how much you knew. But we
But,
can't
like,
even go near it.
True.
Why
Also,
not?
2 halves must become whole. Do you have half of something?
I have a staff too. Like take out my like antler staff. Like this? Or will you have a staff?
I
What
mean,
about
that
the
looks
staff?
complete to me, honestly.
Was the staff made of like? It looked like it was made of wood. The one that I got.
No,
Like,
yours was metal.
Maybe the staff's the other half.
Your
and
mom
it's just
did
in front
say
of-
something like that it needed to be like,
Yeah.
but like it was a metal burnished staff. Like it looked like a Victorian, like an old Victorian key at the top, and like this long burnished gold, like stave part of it, basically.
It looks like a key, and we need a key.
That doesn't add up, Carl.
Yeah, Karl, come on, get it together.
That wasn't me. I don't know what that was. What?
But he
Hey,
blacked
yeah,
out
yeah.
and said something, though, actually. It might make sense. What did you say, Carl, in your blackout?
I don't know. What?
Something about
What? Yeah.
looking for a key and the staff being a key?
Somebody said something about a key. Staff. I don't know what staff you're talking about.
Let's get the staff.
If we're getting the staff, then we're doing a recon day in Vardonyl and stuff. I don't want to
Why?
keep going back to my house. Dan went there, and then we keep back here, and then we have to go back to my house again. Then we're gonna come back here. We're just burning daylight.
Do we need to come back here? If we have the key? If we have the two halves? We don't need the library.
Well, what's the
Library's
other?
the tree.
The
That's how we
book?
get to the tree.
Yeah, the tree is in the library.
Is it?
Yeah, you
Room we
weren't here.
Oh. Okay. So
Tell
we'll
her.
go get it. We'll bring everything to the tree. And bing, bang, boom. There we go. Everything good happens at trees.
Well, I told you the library was better than the forest. Can you find books out in the forest? Just
You don't need
just
books.
sitting there?
We've been
No.
going to
My
your
goodness.
house for
Why are we-
stuff.
What?
There's trees in the library. The library has everything you need.
It sounds like the library was so lame. It needed nature. So
No,
they brought a
no,
tree in.
No.
All right. You're getting a lot of dirty looks, okay? Because we're in the
Huh?
library and you're talking about how lame the library is.
Carl, they. Oh. Yeah, sorry. I like put up my hood.
I'm just saying.
Hmm?
Wait, I blacked out. What did I say?
Hey, library's cool. Whatever. I don't care. Okay. Let's just go hit something so Carl and I don't go crazy. We're out of food. And we're
Wait.
antsy.
What?
You look down on the ground, and apparently all the food's gone.
Carl,
Oh, yeah.
that hurts people.
You lose.
And Dan forgot the trash. That was the best part.
I bought trash earlier,
It's true.
but I gave it to Karl.
Okay. Guys, let's go out and fight until our fearless leaders make up their gosh darn minds.
You know,
Walk
that's
out
not
the
a bad
door.
idea. Yeah. See if Ithanor, we'll be back better prepared. And
Okay.
then, like, grab onto Arabella. Drag her up.
Martha's, hope you find that other half.
Thanks.
That was quick. Well done.
Yeah. I walk out last. Go. Thank you.
Standing there waiting.
So it sounds like you have a plan, Zola.
Yeah. I need to think. You guys need to hit things. Let's just kill two birds with one stone.
Let's do it.
Just go find something to hit.
You need me to kill
Arabella
birds
can-
now?
Good plan. What?
Weird.
No, it's a saying. Like we'll do two things at once. With one decision, we solve two problems.
I'm out of here.
Don't kill any birds, Karl. Probably can reach them.
Yo, you're lucky I couldn't hear that.
I
was
chase.
nice.
Then
That was a short king.
I'll chase after Karl.
All right. So where are you two headed?
Just outside the library.
They said the Hallows, right? We'll just go to the Hallows and
grass.
hit the biggest person there.
Oh, I'm just gonna hit you right here. Turn into a scary thing.
All right.
That's
Turn into Owlbear.
Okay.
Where's Dan? Dan, get out of here.
So I'm already here.
Good. Put up your dukes. I'll just start swinging at them.
Yeah, we'll just tussle in front of the library.
Okay. So you all get into a three-way battle royale.
Yeah.
Yeah, blow some steam off.
Okay.
You know.
So as they're duking it out, Arabella and Zola, what are you two up to?
Unless Bella has any ideas, I guess I want to do some like rolls, like Arcana, investigation, history. Like I'm just
Okay.
like planning phase, kind of like we've got a bunch
Okay.
of information instead of just running in, digest.
So what are you trying to Like, what are you trying to plan?
Kind of like we found pieces that seem like they fit, and now I'm just like in my head like putting the puzzle pieces together of like the key shaped thing and the poem and the things that I've forgotten as a character that clearly have been imported, like the shape of the fucking staff or the book under my bed. But I think like basically what we're thinking now is the staff is the key to the tree. And that, but the truth, like the staff isn't necessarily the whole thing. Like the staff and the tree together aren't the whole thing, but the other half needs the tree to unlock it to get to the second piece.
Okay.
And the book also where does the book come into this? Was it only the riddle, or perhaps is the book being self-referenced in the poem or in the,
Okay. So this all seems to be revolving around the staff itself.
Yeah, in my head. That's why we didn't go in, because the staff seems to be like too important to leave out.
Okay. So are you like standing outside the library and like thinking?
Wherever is like a near place to sit under like a tree or something, to where they're fighting.
You walk off a little ways, and there's like a bench that you can sit at. Mindlessly watch the three of them duke it out.
Yeah, like Arabella, I'm not like super paying attention to you because I'm like so hyper fixated on this that like maybe it comes off as like rude. I don't know how you take it, but it's definitely like I'm all in. My brain is just like going a mile a minute. No, definitely not. Just like, maybe
Intense
looking
thought.
around. Yeah, super intense thought.
The calculating meme.
Very concentrated.
This is owlbear sounds and Karl's maniacal laughter in the background. Dan.
Loud
Yeah, that was a good
scratching.
one. Yeah. Oh, nice kick.
Ooh, watch the hair. Okay, so you want to make a roll to put pieces together?
Yeah, because like you know what she knows more than I know. So the role would be like my
Insight.
subconscious Simon being like,
Okay.
you're missing something.
Roll me an intelligence.
All right, beautiful. Okay, that's a 10. 10 plus just my intelligence modifier is. Do I have proficiency in?
This would be like a flat intelligence check.
Okay, so a 13.
Oof.
Okay. So you have realized the staff itself seems to be important. Your mother has told you that this seems to be a part of something else. The staff itself seems to be powerful. She has said like when it would be like fully complete, like you have an idea like it would probably be even stronger. The first line of the poem says, "Two halves must be whole, like be complete to hope to compete." So you might think that like if you complete this staff, it might help you towards doing something. However, you only have one half of the staff. You've seen that your pendant has reacted to an artifact of the library, being the book, and you know that this half of the staff was also an artifact found like that that was in the library and but had been taken out in the past.
Mhm.
So with Orr saying that artifacts in the library tend to have like connections to each other, Zola has an idea that there might be some interactions. There might, if her pendant reacted to the book, it might also react to the staff.
It's been under my nose this whole time, literally.
Under your neck.
We didn't get any other artifacts from the library, right?
Not that you can remember.
I don't think. True. But there was a portal that opened in the cave. So I'm sure there's some.
The staff itself had been taken from the library and lost in the cave. You'd found the person that had stolen, like that had taken it. Their skeleton, anyways.
That's who that was.
Well, you can assume.
What was it? Sorry. Oh. Arabella? Oh. Sorry. Well, I went to that place again. My mind palace. Karl was right. We need to get that staff. I'm sure of it.
Wait, what?
Karl, like out of body experience, just like dissociates himself from the fight, turns around.
Yeah, and I
Hearing
freaking
those,
clock
like,
him
few
as
words.
he goes, wait, what? Like it rolls into some trash cans.
You know why? Because even from there, I heard Karl was right.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing that ever mattered to me.
Or you can block Karl. He doesn't even budge. He's just completely like locked in.
But look at him like,
I'm not even looking.
I like pick him up in my
Uh.
mouth and like chuck him.
Or if he lets you, I mean, yeah. How distracted are you getting, Karl?
Yeah.
He chucks me. I allow him to pick me up. Throw me.
In that moment of distraction, Ori the owl bear
Yeah,
grabs Karl in her mouth and tosses him up into the air.
Yeah, she doesn't know that he let her. So I just like, yeah, I just like throw him up and turn.
Karl, you remember the feeling of being levitated and useless in the air for a brief second before you fall back down and wake back up upon the thudding of your body just kind of hitting the ground, and you're shaken awake from the shock and slight
The dreams.
post-traumatic stress.
Fair enough. All right. I get back in there. Just run back over.
Turns back around, so just
Like,
Just little Karl tackling.
There's a giant bear
Up.
like,
Yeah,
rolling them. Oh man, I think at some point, like, revert back and be like, "Did you say Karl is right? Oh, Karl, that hurt.
What? No.
Right about what? That's impossible. Karl's never right. Oh,
It's true.
oh.
Credit where credit is due.
Oh. If you say so."
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Dan is like, I mean, yeah, but Zola said that I had a good idea before too. So like, why can't Karl have a good idea?
We're doomed. We're gonna die.
Jesus.
Lying on the floor. Both of them right in the same day? Yeah, this can't be good. Oh, that's too much.
It was the same day.
Oh, you see? Oh, Karl, you're so strong.
What?
All right, so staff.
Yeah. But like, if there's a magical artifact book that's telling us to do this is like serious stuff. We really have to be ready. We have to be sure we're ready.
I think we are.
Stop being such a worry wart. Let's go get your goddamn stick.
Not a stick, Karl.
Hop on, lady.
Okay. Did you like gallop off or like what?
No, I put my hand out. A little 2-foot body. Somehow I jump all the way up onto the
Yeah, knowing that you're 2'7" changes everything.
He's incredible.
Put in the stirrup, but like he uses it to vault up. I don't know. He makes it work.
He's like so big.
He's got like 22 strength in a 2-foot.
Jesus Christ!
He's like Hasbula.
Yeah,
but with an alligator.
That's beautiful.
The head of a caiman.
Yeah. So, hand stuck out for somebody.
Not me. He
I'll
just
grab
called my
it.
staff a stick.
All right. Or he grabs the hand that is proffered.
Hop up.
Everybody just.
I wonder how Horse is doing. He must be thriving in the city. Yeah.
I think I saw him in his stall at the school.
What? Coward.
They must have wrangled him.
Hey, what was that dimension door thing that you said you had? I mean, we can get to my house faster than them.
I didn't take off. I was waiting for you guys. We were just gonna walk.
A quick point of order. Dimension door is 500 feet.
Dang it.
I mean, yeah, it is going to be closer. I'm just saying, like, it's not like you can dimension door from where you are to like Zola's door.
See you. Well, then we'll catch up with you.
Spend all your spell slots for... Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So Arabella grabs Zola around the waist and casts her spell and appears 500 feet further down the field.
Hey.
We can still see them.
Dan says, "Oh, are we racing?" And he takes off.
Shoot, shoot, shoot! I grab on. I cast fly on both of us.
Okay.
We're racing through the city.
We're
Yeah.
racing.
All right.
Let's go.
Fly is a speed of 60 feet.
Yep.
For how long?
For 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I'm gonna cast slow on Zola.
You gotta get near me
What's
first.
the range of the spell?
I'm slow. Oh, never mind. It's 120 feet.
Okay,
Oh,
they
they're
are
too
500
far.
feet away currently.
Too far, no.
Babe, cast blindness on them.
I think that's
Classic.
also with
That'd be
not in the
crazy.
spell's range.
Just
Freaking wacky races.
oh,
If you made the horse fly,
shit.
that would feel
that
good.
would be
But if you're making Karl fly,
that'd be pretty fucked up.
that would be
And you wouldn't know. You'd be like, "What's wrong,
first
buddy?"
thing I thought of, though.
Yeah, well, we know. Diabolical
Lady?
bastard.
Pretty sure Lady is also at 60 feet.
Yeah, lady's 60 feet.
Yeah. So Ori and Karl are galloping away on Lady. Zola and Arabella are flying through the sky. And Dan is just running on his 2 feet.
Faster than all of us.
I think he's at 55 feet, actually.
Oh, yes.
If I'm not mistaken. I think he's at 55. Yeah.
For once. I wish Peter was here to hear this.
He'd be dashing like a madman. Be like, what?
I mean, he is, but at the same point, all of you are dashing as well, I would assume.
True.
It's a race. Does he use his key points? He uses all of his key points.
I mean, at this point, Ori has used both her wild shapes.
Arabella's
cast a couple dimension doors, no, one dimension door at least, and a few cure wounds, I think.
I got a 4th level spell down the drain.
You just cast fly on 2 people. It's true. Is that a sorcerer spell, by the way, or a wizard spell?
Oh, it is a sorcerer spell.
Almost worth it. You end up in a mountain. Ends up at the tree.
That doesn't look good.
Well, it's not bad. It's a 6.
It's a 6?
So you don't know if it's good or bad.
I don't remember what I was at.
Can you roll me 3d100, please?
Oh.
What does this mean?
Okay.
What's happening? Oh, it's happening? The
It's
wild
not
magics?
The wild magics are wilding.
Ooh.
167.
167, you say? All right, let me check what that
The world
means.
is yogurt.
I mean, we all turn to yogurt people. How did this happen? We're made of yogurt.
We're all Gogurt.
All right, so you start feeling this pain in your arm.
Oh God.
A sharp pain.
Do you smell toast?
I try and just like push through it from all the like we've been learning about chaos and magic and everything. I'm like, just gonna ignore it. As long as
Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw,
Fuck.
just to see how long you can.
Hold out.
A 2.
Oh no! Don't make that face burn too.
So
Gordon Ramsay ass.
as you try and hold the pain in, it's just too much. It feels like your bone is reshaping. However, you are a changeling. So the pain might be something that you're familiar with, but it doesn't feel like it's transforming into a natural limb.
Okay, I didn't take damage, so I don't have to reroll concentration yet.
No.
Fly. Arabella, something's happening. And I like look at my arm and like hold on to you while we're flying.
You see, like, the bones of your arm seem to be kind of, like, almost like thinning to a point, and like kind of like lifting.
Ew.
Thinning and lifting.
Yeah, like almost like part of your bone is kind of detaching.
God. Can I try and like
I mean, if you see her in pain and you want to try and go for it, like. Okay. So you cast Cure Wounds. No damage has been dealt, however. So her arm is fucking up. But as you cast the magic on this chaotic magic, it doesn't seem to have any sort of beneficial effect.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I try and like changeling like out of it. Like
We tell
hurtful.
they're in distress.
How
we're
erratic
riding
is the
along.
flying?
I feel like we're flying pretty high, so we can have a nice
Okay.
view of the city.
But like, are you like wobbling around like before you were
She
kind of
rolled-
like
Yeah,
straight
for sure.
arrow kind of thing? Now like, you're trying to like hold Arabella with one arm. Or did you cast fly on both of you?
On both of us, but I'm
Okay, so
still
then
like
you don't
holding
have-
her. So
Yeah, you don't have to carry each
no,
other, but so like, it's not like you have like one arm not free in a sense.
Mhm. Like I'm slowing
But-
down, and then she slows down and comes back to me, and like cure wounds me.
Yeah,
And then
So you guys see that you're catching up to them, because like before they were 500 feet away and like going the
Yeah.
same speed, so they maintained that distance. But now you see that you're gaining on them because they haven't really moved. They've kind of been going back and forth and not really. They stopped essentially.
We're gonna win the race, Karl.
And then as you get closer, you hear, I suppose, just like the wind carrying down, like, you can't hear the exact words, but you hear the fact that you can hear their voices from the height they are at means that they must be speaking at like a rather high volume, and there's a slight tinge of distress to the faded voices, or the distant voices rather.
They don't sound like
you
they're
guys okay?
Karl's voice easily
yelling.
cuts through the distance. and into your eardrums. Arabella, you cast the Cure Wounds and it doesn't seem to be having any effect. Zola, you try and changeling into like a different shape, and you see that it seems to kind of speed up this process. And as your skin kind of like melds and like tries to mold into something else, you see it splits, and this what looks like a blade comes out from your arm, and it's this like bone dagger that had formed in your arm, and then your skin kind of like folds back into itself with the changeling, and especially with like Arabella's cure wounds magic still kind of lingering around, it kind of closes up where that dagger had made its exit from your arm.
And I could like hold the dagger.
It is a full-fledged dagger, a bone dagger.
I think I like me and Arabella like stop, look at each other, and just scream. You just see me like up in the air, waving a bone dagger.
Does Zola have money? I sense smackaroos.
Dollar bones
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your eyes.
Yeah. Awooga.
But the pain is no longer there.
No, I'm like holding
It's out. Yeah,
dagger
no,
made
it's
of
completely
Yeah,
out.
fully out.
potentially my own bone.
It was formed from your bone.
Jesus Christ. Oh, they're catching up to us.
And so you see them like underneath you essentially, and then you take off again, I guess, flying through the sky towards the Hallows district. However, you have spent a couple minutes panicking,
Mm-hmm.
so that has eaten away at the time that you have flying. You won't make it to your place in the time you have left in the spell. I will tell you that right now.
Do I want to recast? Ugh. Yes, I want to recast it.
You will make it past the dorms, but you would still have another. Dan took about like 30 minutes, a bit more than 30 minutes, about like 40 to get to your place at full sprint. So seeing as how you're moving 60 feet and he moves like 55, you would take maybe about like 30 minutes to get there.
It's a lot
So
of
you still got
flying.
10 minutes to walk. Oh no.
Yeah, if you cast it again, you would still
20
have like, I mean,
20,
probably a bit
20
more because it's 30. Yeah. Distance, guys. The best part of D&D.
And we got the horse the whole time. And you just
do have
burnt
the horse the
spells.
whole time.
Can you
And
cast
Dan
a
just
Mistadora
running.
on like a building and we fly through it?
I mean, it will help you get closer, but 500 feet is in no way enough to get you to Monty Manor because you still have 20 minutes of flying to get there. And that's at 60 feet.
You
Per
lose
round.
the race.
Second, or for 6 seconds. Oh God, what if we do the math?
See, that's why like I don't like travel. It's like I feel like at a certain point you're like, wait a minute. Like at 10 minutes you're going incredibly far. But like I was like, I don't think the city's that big. I don't know, but like you know what? You get there in the end, all right. Those watching, sorry if there's any rules lawyers like kind of like calculating exactly the distance.
We'll hire you.
I did not calculate any of this distance.
A compass.
Protractor. No,
I
those are
think
the angles.
compass. I think
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a
Walk
compass.
on it.
It is a compass.
An atlas.
No, it is
No,
a
an
compass.
atlas is the book of maps. But the compass is like a two-prong, like
Yeah, and you can like use it to like
Fascinating.
make a circle and everything.
calipers.
Damn,
That's a
getting
hot
technical.
Google search.
What are we looking at?
Isn't that a protractor? What's a protractor?
It's a pretty sure that's a compass.
A protractor.
A protractor.
Yeah,
I say I
that's the compass.
do require a protractor.
That's called a compass.
That is full on a compass. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
a compass.
It's the second.
Shutting down all D&D.
Distance talk.
I
No,
say-
protractor is the thing that measures the
I
angles.
love that you say protractor. A protractor.
Protractor.
I love,
Ah,
I love it.
see?
So
I'm the
Canadian.
prospector. He's the protractor.
Yeah, we're Canadian
we
as
got-
fuck.
We're fucking Canadian, eh?
We're fucking Canadian here, bud.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
you fucking don't you
tone down
fucking
our
come around
accent.
here tell us Canucks what to do, all right? We're
All
fucking,
right.
we're fucking going up to darts and we're
Every gosh darn time of our day.
fair enough.
So,
Well, imagine
what
this is
was
a
the
real
point of
accent,
bringing up
though,
the
but-
compass, though?
That'd be amazing.
Would be amazing. A compass.
Okay. You wanted to get there as quickly as possible.
That's crazy.
It's generous of you to assume I've drawn a map of Vardonyl. I say we get there when we get there. Seeing as how you stopped and you got there around the same point, if Zola expends the spells to cast fly again,
Mhm.
and you have as the crow flies, you don't have to go by like the different streets and like take the turns and everything. You will get there faster because you have a straight shot to get
Good point. Good point.
like over all the buildings and not around all the buildings.
I'll roll wild magic again. It's a 10.
Okay, you're good.
The Cambridge pronunciation. You can't play that game with me. I'm Caribbean. We fuck up pronunciation all the time. That's what we do.
No, it's completely good. Don't worry. Wait, no, Zola and Arabella do get there before the others. And then Ori and Karl get there just a little bit before Dan, seeing as how Lady has that 5 feet extra per round.
Cheering her on, lady.
Yeah, so you get to the Zola's house, the Monty Manor.
I could like burst through the door, run to the bathroom, like bring Arabella, and like look in the mirror, look under the light, like take out like medicine for some reason, like, start rubbing stuff on my arm.
Your dad just like sees you run past, and he's like has like a mouthful of like his lunch. He's like, "Huh? Zola? So you kind of like shit yourselves in the bathroom. You look. There is no mark on your arm. You don't feel anything weird on your arm. As you're looking and like taking out medicine, there's like a knock at the door, and you hear your dad say, "Is everything all right, girls?"
I like open the door and be like, "This came out of my arm."
Like flat against the wall, against the floor, like a ceiling.
The tub.
Okay. This is okay. It does surprise you that there isn't more blood, but because of the cure wounds mixed with Zola's innate changeling nature, there was less blood than there would have been otherwise as it exited her arm. But you see there's like dried blood on your arm, Zola, and your dad's like, "Oh, that was never an effect that we've seen in the past, but let's hope that doesn't happen again. One bone dagger is enough for anyone."
Yeah. I'd say 0 is enough. 0 bone daggers. I don't.
I think the second time bone dagger gets said out loud, I'm like burst in, like jump off lady, stop to a skid. I'm like, bones. It's like run towards them. Yeah.
Or he makes an entrance and hones in on the sound of conversation.
Run, stop to a skid.
So Arabella's
just
like goaltending the door of the bathroom.
I want that. I should have gotten that.
Give me that.
Give me that.
I like reaching past Arabella. I'm just joking.
I'm joking.
What is that?
It came out of my arm, man.
Can I have it?
It's my bone.
Yeah.
What my? No.
It's one of a kind. How much that's worth?
You're gonna sell it?
No, it's worth too much.
How much is it worth?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It's worth a lot of worms, I'll tell you that.
Ooh, yo, got a boon for snatching the bone dagger, so I'm gonna go in, baby. I'm gonna try and grab it.
You don't deserve it. Damn it.
I'll have it be a contested roll. Dex versus Dex.
It's my bone.
Not my forte, but I have advantage, for
You
the
have
boon.
Not my forte either. Oh, but that's a natural 20.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a 15.
All right.
I like try to like burst past Arabella, like jump at Zola.
So with the aid that Arabella is already providing, with just like the bodily obstacle that she's providing, really, you try and get like you are like smaller than her, so you can kind of like get around and everything. But it's enough time for Zola to completely hide it away from you, and you can't quite grab it out of her hand.
I think I like whiff, like roll on the floor. Like, such a poor sport. Okay. You won that time, Zola. You won that time.
Howard, your dad's like, guys, let's not
Sneaky
fight
bitch.
in the bathroom around a very sharp dagger.
Made of my bone.
I mean, yes,
Rubbing it
I feel
in.
that was abundantly evident as we've been repeating it a few times. I identify it.
Oh. Just let me sniff it. I can tell you.
Let
Oh, you take
sniff it. Fine.
Okay, fine. We're here for the staff anyway. Go up to Zola's room.
You don't even know where it is.
Fuck. Just wander around the house.
Looking for a staff, like in the closet.
Yeah. Pantry. Yeah, there's no staff in here.
I don't think he has.
That's fair.
Actually, what's in his spell? That's probably the better thing to look for. Yeah, no. He doesn't have identify as a spell.
Typical dad.
Ooh. Told you,
Never
just let me sniff
identifying
it.
things.
I mean, Zola has it, but
It's my bones. It's nothing to identify, I don't think. It's the chaos, right? Woo! Looking into the
Karl
chaos.
finally comes in. Hey, what happened to your arm? I saw you were hurting while you were flying, and then I tried to see if you were okay, and then you left real fast, and now we're here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I like put the bone claw dagger like out of eyesight of him.
Bone claw.
That's it.
okay.
That's it.
This
There's a
one
garbage
keeps the bone
in the kitchen.
I'm already in it. There's no staff in here.
God.
Does it sound like she's eating?
No.
Oh yeah, she's definitely eating.
I come back.
Where's this?
Little crumb on my face. Wasn't eating. I can't find the staff anywhere. It's not here.
The snack.
The staff.
Oh.
Idiot.
Hey!
I said nothing.
Mage hand.
The ultimate threat.
And my quills like spark up for a second and then drop down. We're here for something, not trash. I know
It's
that.
been so
now.
conditioned that you both think of Mage Hand at the same time.
Yeah.
That's supposed to
Guys,
hit
we
me.
have to get the staff.
Yeah,
It's working.
Okay.
I'm going to burst.
He is. Look at him. Just vibrating.
What are you trying to assist with? Ah, okay. I
He's gonna
mean,
eat all the food that's in
It's
That's
suffocating.
suffocate.
until he dies of suffocation.
there.
You probably
What?
choke on all the food first.
I just feel like we've done nothing today, and it saddens me.
Karl, we've literally discovered so much today.
I'm not listening to any of your jibber jabber. Let's make movements.
Isn't your whole class thing to not hit things?
I've
I
been doing a great freaking job. I don't want be here anymore.
I
You
love
just
when he
got
gets like this. Oh man, I needed that, Karl. Oh man. Oh yeah. But he will actually lose his shit and go cocoa bananas. So yeah, staff.
I didn't even get to see my horse, and I didn't get to hit things.
You rode your horse here. It's
I keep forgetting.
outside.
God damn it.
The horse is outside. You just sparred with Ori as an owlbear and Dan.
Yeah. I remember all that part. Forgot the horse. I just keep forgetting. I know about her. I just don't remember she's with me at all.
All right.
Also,
Well,
hope
There's
you
also like
don't
a
get into
whistle
any really
dangling from my
bad.
neck that I forget about.
I hope we don't get into any really bad fights
Sure.
because I can't wild shape anymore.
Yeah, I used a bunch
You're
of spells.
about to get in a really bad fight.
God.
I'll hand Karl some trash. We have
You're not
5
you when you're hungry.
Uh,
Here,
No,
have some trash.
he's more himself than ever when he's hungry.
It's true. It's true.
Okay. Lean into the cast. Lean into the cast. We need to get to this the safe, Dad, if it's okay.
Sorry.
The safe where we keep the magical stuff.
Oh, okay. Do you need to? Did you forget the combination?
A bone just came out of my arm. I needed a little bit of patience here, please.
No, it's okay. Yeah. Give me a second. The one looks like a key, right? Okay. And he like walks off and.
You have
Can I
a
take
whole
a
vault
look?
for magic items.
Well, yeah, my parents were adventurers their whole lives. They had to put their stuff somewhere.
You have a shield that can wild shape too? What do you got in there?
You have horse magic in there?
Yeah, is there horse magic in there?
You've been hiding horse magic from me this whole time.
Maybe?
If I turn into a horse, could I use the horse magic?
Whoa.
No.
Or you could have been my lady before my lady was my lady.
What?
But you could become a horse. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, wait, can you turn into a horse?
Not now. But
What?
Why?
Wait, we didn't even do it today.
I already turned into 2 things today, okay?
No, I'm gonna grab you before you can leave. Don't leave me with them, please. You told me to lean into the cast. You have to lean into it too.
It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I did it twice today, so I can't do it anymore.
Rules.
I don't have enough energy. It's tiring. Okay. Like, go into the pantry.
Why?
Wait, how small are you? Are you also 2'7"?
I got one more change. I could polymorph into an actual badger. I'll polymorph into a badger and sleep.
You're supposed to sleep so you can get more energy. You just wasted another.
It's comfy in here.
Look, there's a method to her madness. If we can understand it, who knows? But
You have to keep concentration for it to stay up.
No, I think that's just like my other form, you know?
Okay.
I mean, remember that in the next world, animal races do have the different forms.
True.
But I need a nap before I could do it. So 2 birds, 1 stone, you know?
Don't say that in front of Karl.
I can't. I'm a little badger.
So, Mr. Monty comes back, staff in hand. He's like, is there a reason why Ori just went to the pantry?
If I explain it, you'll be more confused.
Got it. Here you go.
Thanks, Dad.
Mr. Monty, do you have any horse magic?
You mean like, can I use horse magic, or do I know horses who are magic?
I want my horse to have magic.
I have
So
heard of horse shoes that make a horse faster.
But I want my horse to be like able to come when I need it.
Oh.
Like on
Okay.
command, you know what I mean?
I know there's a spell for that, but it's for a spectral horse.
Like I want to say to the horse, come horse, come. And then they do come.
I only know that for a spectral horse.
Okay, spectral come.
God.
It's like, you're not very proficient in magic, are you?
I can talk to critters.
Can you read this? And he kind of like writes out some arcane ruins and like shows it to you.
Can I, just for fun? Just
Sure.
for fun, I want to make like an arcana check.
Go for it.
The -1. It's a 15 somehow.
Ooh.
Okay, so you look at it. It doesn't tell you anything. You do recognize
Very
some of the
fancy.
squiggles from what Elias used and what he tried to show you. They look familiar, the squiggles.
Ooh, I know these squigs. Squigglies.
Right, but can you read it?
Boy, oh boy, can I? It says horse magic, I think.
That it does. Here you go.
What? Okay.
You essentially have a scroll for Fine Steed.
I have no idea what this is.
No,
Okay.
no, but that's what it is.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
Try and help when I can.
Ori's napping, so
I
guess we'll
mean,
stick around.
it's late afternoon now. You
I'll throw the
Guys
little
doing
badger
anything?
over my shoulder.
It's so cute.
Let's go. Give me the
It's
staff.
the same size. How is this possible?
Very strong. I'm just actually holding up right. Remember, I have this large sword that's like strapped diagonally across my back. It has to be almost like horizontal because, like, if not, it'll hit the ground. I'm like awkwardly moving through spaces. I'm just holding.
This is
the badger
terrible.
now. Like it's a pizza
Yeah, curled up.
in my tiny hands. Like my hands are so small. Like just the smallest little lizard hands. Big feet though, really big feet.
I'll make that abundantly clear.
Just want everybody to know.
Fuck.
we haven't taken a break this session, but we also have like 20 minutes to go. So yes, please go go to the bathroom if you need. Little do we know she's not actually going to the bathroom. She just didn't want to make a choice.
Fuck.
Fair enough.
But you have a staff in hand. It is late afternoon. And you guys now have what you assume is the half that was, or one of the two halves that was spoken about in the poem.
Touch your necklace to it.
Oh, maybe outside?
Do it.
Oh.
Show your dad. Dad. Mr. Dad Monty. Dad Monty.
Yeah, I'm here. Howard.
No. I just touched it.
Look what Zola's gonna show us.
Okay. So you like just like touch it quickly and that's it, or
No, like smash them. Not smash, but like
yeah, like
Force
hold
them
them together. Okay,
Dad,
so you feel
what's
a
gonna
faint like vibration.
Huh?
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, I probably have to use it.
It's still vibrating very, very softly.
Oh shit. I think it cast haste. If I'm not
It can
mistaken.
cast haste, yes.
I'm gonna cast haste on Karl
Okay.
with it touched.
The buzzing intensifies.
As you turn to cast it on Karl, Karl, where are you placed physically?
What does the room look like? We're in the kitchen?
Well, yeah, you just grabbed me from the pantry.
Yeah. So that
Uh,
would be
I
in
don't know.
like
I'm imagining
the,
a pretty big kitchen, though.
Yeah, with
that
the
would be more,
island.
that would be more like the southern
Yeah.
part of the house. So as you kind of turn towards the south, the vibrating kind of gets stronger and stronger as you kind of turn to in that direction.
Oh, Karl, I think it likes you.
Bring it closer. What'll it do?
I bring it up to you. It's not reacting to you.
Continues to vibrate at the same frequency.
I start to jostle it around like left and right. Ah!
Still holding
Okay.
me.
It is a bit hard to feel as you're being jostled around, but as you kind of turn off of the axis of like the pure south axis, you feel the vibration lessen, and then kind of come back when it hits the south axis, and then lessen. And
Wait, I think this is making what's the word? Protractor? No.
A dowsing
A
rod.
compass.
A compass.
Oh, I just blacked out.
Yeah, thanks, Karl. You're right.
Right? Again? Twice in one day. What was I right about?
It's pointing towards something. I don't know what. Maybe another portal?
We gotta follow it. Follow the point.
I think it's too late.
Tomorrow morning. What if the point's not there? But what if the point's not there? What if the point's gone? Let's just try. Let's just head out. We don't need to sleep. We don't need to sleep.
Me.
Look, Ori's already asleep.
No. I want to
I
have
had
an
a
adventure.
bone
We
come
said
out
we
of my
were on an
arm
adventure.
today.
Everybody gets to do cool things except for me. All right.
Oh, you were right twice in one day. That's like the coolest thing ever. Mm-hmm.
You're right. I'm sorry. That's why Ren left you in charge.
No, I'm not. First of all, I'm not in charge. Second of all, you don't have to be sorry. I'm sorry we couldn't go on an adventure. But tomorrow, promise.
Okay. All right, so we're sleeping here. Slumber party. Can we all sleep in one bed? I promise I won't drool.
Well, now I think you're gonna drool.
I'm not. Damn it! I knew I should have said that.
Dad, can we use the mansion again?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Your mother will be here soon.
Thanks.
This is a mansion.
Why don't I make you guys some supper?
What's for dinner?
More food.
I hadn't thought of it. I need to go look at the pantry.
I'll pop up awake at the mention of food. Food? Transform back. Yeah. Food?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's see what we can make.
Are we not? What happened with the thing? The thing that we're.
The thing's a pointer. It becomes a shaking pointer that you points to where we have to shake to.
Like one of those sticks that finds water?
Yeah, dowsing rod. Actually, it's called the dowsing rod.
What the hell is that?
What the heck?
We're gonna have to check and see if that's right. And if that's right, I don't know, something's wrong, Karl.
And Ori opens up a dictionary, and the rest of you start sitting around the kitchen table and chatting with Howard Monty, Zola's dad, as he cooks up a little meal. Zola's mom joins shortly after, and Zenith creates the mansion for you guys to use at your will for the next night. And you guys have a restful evening before potentially heading out the next day. But we will see that next time on Aglarond, as hopefully we'll have everybody around to start off this next leg of our journey, heading towards wherever this vibrating compass might lead us. And so thank you so much for watching. We have been the TheHexagonTTRPG. You can find us on all the socials. You're more than welcome to come back and join us again on Tuesdays and Thursdays on twitch.tv at 7:30 p.m. EST. We have a bunch of good content that we're coming out with every week. And if you want to catch up on all our content, we have all of our stuff on our YouTube as well. Come join us on our Discord if you'd like. Post memes, learn about, all our chats on D&D and other TTRPGs and such. But until next time.
EXP.
Milestone. Not going to happen.
The proper way to do it. Yeah.
I wish you all a very good night, good day, good morrow, and see y'all next time. Have a good one.
It's an ass.
We're Hexagon.
Okay.
Oh, we did it.